Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. Billy Dog Bruno, uncut.
Move. I break through the move like I said I was. So enough. Big dude looked at the chip bag and I was gone. Ooh. So this is first. All them, they come up on a white 6-4. So they're like, catch him, catch him. So they fired back from the back. Bam, bam. So they hit me in the back. So the bullet hit me in the back. I hit the pavement. But the next day, everybody said, you know, that's the first time I got shot. So I screamed like Lola Falana. You know, I screamed. Yeah, like Lola Falana, and I hit the gate. So when I run up in the house, Moms had already told me, boy, if you coming in drunk again, I'm going to tear you up. So she get to whacking me. Wow. I'm like, hey, I'm shot, you know. So they shoot us there at the hospital, lost companion. They shoot me to the hospital, but that same day, a dude named Darnell, my first name is Darnell, he had got killed like 2 hours ago in that same area. So everybody thought it was me. So we go to lost companion, the bullet come from my back and come through my arm, you know, my shoulder blade. They take it out, so Honcho, everybody, that baby Honcho. It's like, man, there was so many trips up there in the parking lot. She said, yeah, man, my car's parked next to your mom. We ready. I'm like, okay. So I'm walking to the car. I jump in his car. Like, let's go. So they bandaged me up. I mean, we done hit every hood there was, man. Every hood. You know, that was the first time. You know.
And that was the first time you ever ran?
First time I ran. But then I start learning, man, it's time to get it, you know, get old, man, when the fire comes. Because, you know, I wear shoes, though, so, you know, slipping.
So even back then you had shoes on, no tennis shoes?
I ain't wear a pair of tennis shoes in 45 years, man. Stacy Adams, Coca Sacks, them the only
soft bottoms.
Yeah, right.
So what was your experiences in the Grandies, you know, because a lot of people say that when you enter the Grandies, you have to blink your lights a certain kind of way. 3 times.
Blink them, you don't blink them on, you in trouble. Whole car getting lit up.
So was that like, because it was a cul-de-sac, was that from both sides or one side?
One side. Because when you go in, it looked like you could hit the corner. There ain't nowhere to go. You know. The Grandies, that was a cold spot. You know. That one in Boot Hill. Boot Hill, our state was like, we owned the whole apartment building. When the Crips got there, it looked like everybody was moving out. So they just let us have the whole apartment building. Like we could be in the first one, and we had holes knocked through the wall all the way to the end apartment.
What was the significance of that?
Huh? You know, the police would come through there raiding, man.
So y'all can run through the hole.
So we go through the hole. Let me see. We go through the hole, and then at the top, the attic, we took the thing off, and now we're on top of the roof. So when they kick in the door, we go this way to the roof. And with the tree hanging across the gas to be quick though. Because the tree was hanging by, the roof ledge. We jump on the rope, bam, we in the canal. And we be waving at them. You know.
And behind Boot Hill was what, Victory Park, the canal. And Victory Park was back there.
Yeah.
And Victory Park was like
Raymond
a
Park. We used to call it the Raymond Park back then.
Yeah. That was the recruiting stage back there, right?
Oh yeah.
That's where the boot camp took place.
Yeah, the boot camp.
Where you had to go down
through the line.
What was that like, man?
Oh man, I think I went through the line like one time, Yeah, one time.
And that
couldn't hit you in the face at all body shots.
And that was specifically to test who you was as an individual, see was you worthy of being
we had a protocol like, say like, we getting ready to go out and do something. You had the cats that, loading up the ammunition. You had the cats that had to go out and get like 6 or 7 cars to roll in, And I think that particular day, everybody had met up. They said, "Where Billy Dog at, man?" I'm like, I had 64 station wagon. So, but I was late that day. So Too Sweet said, "Oh man, y'all always letting him get by." So, "Oh man, I ain't tripping that, man. I go through it." And I went on through it,
Okay. So, was Tookie ever at Victory Park or in the Grandies, Boot Hill?
Yeah, Tookie used to always come to the Grandee. He had the blinkers lights too,
No exceptions?
No exceptions.
Yeah, because they told me that Raymond said, man, this is cool. He didn't mind blinking his lights when he came.
Everybody came. That was putting protection on us. Chumps used to come through there, park by the airport. The cats didn't know. They used to group up right down the street by the airport where we could see them. I'm like, "Oh, look at them fools, man. I think they getting ready to roll." We go on top of the roof, letting them have it. No drive-bys or nothing, straight up. After that happened, we like, okay, well, let's meet us up here, at Wilson Park or something. At Wilson Park was the battleground where, Trump like, "Yeah, man, he want to head up with you, especially in Luther's Park." We go up there all the time, man, and just, chunk them. Like 20 or 30 of them, just chunking them, But I remember one time I get caught off guard, right? I just get out of Las Virginias, right? Tookie there, they had the job thing going on. So Tookie said, "No, I want Billy Dog to roll with me, I'm like, "All right, man," but they say, "But you got to go to the city hall and sign the paper." That's when we was cleaning up the alleys and all that. But most of the time, we like, "Man, we going to the beach, take these garbage cans and pile this trash up in the alley like we just swept it, and we be at the beach or something, So the baby trips, they used to get mad. That's when they had the little peace treating going on, So we was getting paid, so the baby trips, they like, "Oh man, we ain't getting paid," so they messed that up for us. While we working, they go on rides. I say, "Man, it's a peace treat." They didn't care though, But one thing I can say, the little baby trips back then, they had that respect, for the OGs, the older ones. They had that respect. After that, but yeah, they caught me up there one time, and I think the law was with me though, because my brother had Pint. He takes me up there. They tell him, they say, "Nigga, you go sit down over there, man. We got issue with your brother." I'm like, "Oh man." But I went up there on the wrong day though. So it's like 20 or 30 of them. So I'm like, "Oh man." They're like, "Yeah, man, come on, man, we want to holler at you." They take me around the corner. But what's that cat name, man? Damn. Anyway, the cat say, "Yeah, man, But he had stayed.
He was from Looters? Where was he from?
Yeah, no, he stayed in Luther's hood. But he had just came off the east side. He was a Crip, though. They didn't know it. So he's like, yeah, man, let me holler at that cat, man. So, Pooh slipped me a gun. So when they went to jam me, I whipped out, get on back. You know, got away from that one. After that, no holds barred, man. You know.
So what was it like going, what was your first time going to Las Madrinas and YA and all that? What was that like?
First time I went to Las Madrinas, I think I did a robbery. And I get up in there, you know, well, I mean, everybody was there, you know. From Uncle Pimpin', Yay, the Benny Sirline, everybody. So I get on the yard, man, they let me out. They say, man, the ride about to go down, man. I'm like, oh, man, I'm getting ready to be up in Bob. But I was, you know, I was the type of person, you know, I was with the business, you know. So they classified me as cuckoo mad, you know. So they had me going to the pharmacy, taking the thugs in. And I stayed in so much trouble, right? So Archie Crump and them say, yeah, man, we gonna start it off.
Where was Archie Crump from?
Archie Crump from West Side. So he said, we're gonna start it off at A, B, then C, D, E, and F, G, and A. I was off in E and F back then. So they say, man, soon as we come from Child, you know, it's going down. But at this time, they had sent me to the pharmacy, right? I said, oh, man, it's about to go down, so everybody gonna think I done punked out, you know. So it go down. Ooh, I said, can't Archie Crump to the hole. They can't everybody to the hole. So when I get back, everything locked down. So I'm like, oh, man. I said, man, I got to get to the hole, man, you know. So there was the council named Mr. York. I couldn't stand that chump. He said, lock it down, Mr. Dixon. I'm like, yeah, man, all right. So I go to the bathroom, you know. Oh, I said, let me use the bathroom first. So I know he was going to come in there like that. Did I tell you, boo-boo? And there go my chance. He come through, boom, I fire. Bam! Drops and slid all up by the toilet stool and everything. So when I get to the hole, everybody, man, the fuck wrong with you? What you do? I said, I knocked out Mr. Young. Like that was the thing to do. They say, motherfucker, you going straight to YA, fool. What you found the counselor for? Sure enough. Week later, they got everybody going. First we went to, they sent us down to Central. That's why I met troops, all in the
You ran into Cutes
yeah.
and Clarence Hoover.
Yeah. So I get down there, they say, oh, man, we heard about you. Man, they talking about you way down
Who was
here,
that told you was too loud, quiet down, and you said, oh, no.
No, nigga, I'm from the Grandies, fool. I think that was Rusty. Rusty tell me that. I said, man, I ain't doing nothing. They said, oh, man, that cat right there, man, we like him. You know, I was with the business, man. Nothing can stop me back then, you know. So anyway, they shoot me down there to Central. So I go to court. They like, nah, we're going to send him to YTS. So they shoot me to YTS, though. So Mac Thomas, Head Honcho, Pup, and everybody already there. So like, yeah, Billy Jones, Bruno here, you know, he here. So I get up there, man, and no, first I go to Camp Miller. They shoot me to Camp Miller, right? But I'm AWOLing every time, you know, it's an open camp, man. You know, so I'm like, oh, man, I see the mountains. Man, I'm out of here, man. So the first time I AWOL, I get cracked, you know. So I'm mad. So 2 weeks later, no, they shoot you down to Las Virginas for 2 weeks, dead time. So I get back, they say, yeah, man, what you doing, man? So, but my stupid butt, man, you know, I like to dance. And so I know on Fridays, every Friday, they throw a dance, you know. So I found somebody just to go down there. But I find after 6 months, I'm like, man, I'm still here, man. But it was dead time.
Where was the women coming from, Bruno?
They was from Las Virginas. They was off in A&B. Well, they was already there.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know, that's why I got good on my feet, man.
That's when you learn to move your hips?
No, not my hips, my feet, man. Yeah, man. I
thought maybe
places like that, man.
I thought, baby, you might have had a little something else going on. You know what I mean?
Cause in your tape, man. Yeah, man. Man. Come on, man. I should stop the whole interview, man. You know, yeah.
No, I'm just clowning with you, love boy. But listen, man. So during that time, man, some of the people like Lean, Red Dog, Popcorn, I'm assuming, you know, and
King Rat. Yeah, all of us, man. We used to be food back.
Big Woody.
Big Woody. Monk. Volcano, all of us down.
Grasshopper.
Yeah, Grasshopper.
Bay Rob.
Grasshopper, he was just coming out from being a baby crip. But he was a fool.
You also had Bay Rob, Robert Prince, Baby Crud.
Yeah, Bay Rob, yeah. Knuckles, all them. The second time I got shot, I never fought over no woman, man. You know, because my mouthpiece was so deadly, you know, I just move on, you know. I think me and Lightbulb, for some reason, I got the black and gray waistline leather coat on. We were dressed alike. I'm like, oh, man. So I was messing with these twins.
You had both of them?
No, Deborah Jackson. They were sisters, Deborah Jackson and Darlene. Yeah, I was messing with Deborah. But she had a cold mama, man, used to pull the pistols. So I sneak across the track and go over Nita Bailey's house, you know, right across the track, you know. Well, so somebody seen me, they snitched on me. So mama come, draw down, get in the car, you know. You ain't gonna be doing my daughter like that, but they got me in the middle. I'm looking at her like, oh man, really? Really, you gonna do me like this shit? Cause she faking crying and everything. She said, yeah, I'm gonna take your butt home and you come by there tomorrow. So I'm like, all right, Miss Jackson, you know, well. So the next day, this is when I get shot in the kneecap. Next day I go by there, right?
That sounds painful.
Oh, yeah, now, out of all the times I got shot, no, this is where I felt the kneecap.
So you go by there the next day.
I go by there the next day, and I usually just go walk in. So this time the door locked. I knock on the door. No. I went in. So see a cat, he got all red on. So I see Darlene sitting on his lap. But it wasn't Darlene, it was my girl, you know, sitting on the chunk lap. But by they being twins, you know, I couldn't, you know, recognize them. So she called her and tell her, because they weren't dressed alike. She told her to play it off for her, you know. So we go in the room, we kicking it. I'm like, come on, let's do the Scoota boo, you know. She run out the room, fuck that. We ain't doing no Scoota boo.
What's the Scoota boo, man?
You know, the nasty back then. Hang that up. So anyway,
Scooter booth.
Yeah, we got to call it the Scooter booth, man. So anyway, she run out the room and like, oh no, Deborah, oh no, I ain't. Like, yeah, we was kissing and all that, but the Scooter booth, no, I ain't. You know. So I'm like, oh man, really? It's like that. So like I told you, I didn't really fight over no woman. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm mad. I almost was gonna start something, you know, because he had on, you know, he was flamed up, you know, put a hurting on my eyes back then, you know. But I just leave, you know. Bam. So, but I left my ace dudes. So all the little Crips, the little young Crips, they say, man, you left your hat. I'm like, man, why you gotta bring it to me, you know? So I had to go back across the track to get my hat. So this time, when I go to the door, Chump come to the door. So I started laughing. I said, wait a minute, man. I said, Chump must think I'm a punk or something, man. You know, because I didn't really say nothing to him. So he said, man, look here, man, next time don't come. I said, what you say, man? And snatched him out the door, right? And got the whooping on him. So he balled up like a tennis ball, so I get the stomping on him. So that's when I first went to, who was that, man? Might be Money, Big T.
213.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, so let me ask you this. Tookie wrote about you in his book. Did you read what he had to say?
Yeah, man. He say, better dog Bruno. He said if he wasn't warm with the Pyru, he was challenging any chump he could outbeat drinking. And the only one used to hang with me back then was Black Johnny from Fort Trade.
Yeah, originally from Compton.
And and then Better Dog Fred, he used to hang, you know. But all them chumps, man. On my birthday, on my 17th birthday, they had like 17 bottles of Silver Shine. I got busy. Went out that night. Got off in trouble then, you know, and that's how I started going along with business.
How many times have you been actually shot, Bruno?
11 times.
11 times.
11 times.
So,
not all at one, different times.
I know, because we had started calling you Nine Lives Bruno.
9 lives.
But now we got to go past that and take it to 11.
Yeah, 11.
So what was your experience with Crip Connie, though?
Oh, that's my, man. Crip Connie, that was the real one. A real one. With the hands for the girl, her jacket tied, and Crip Connie, Bonnie 4040.
Tookie Bonnie?
Tookie Bonnie. Tookie Bonnie. And them was the ones with the hands back then. You know, but Connie, I don't know, man. I ain't saying it because she was right. I mean, she really had something, you know. I had experience with men. I used to look like Compton High. I used to be at Compton High. And I don't know, the girls used to, the Triple S used to come on, man, let's walk downtown Compton. I sneak out of class, go there, and steal all the Crip rags. But, you know, they had J.C. Penney's and everything down there.
Bottoms up.
Yeah.
Jack.
I remember one time, me, Crip County, her mama asked us to go to the grocery store. I said, all right, come on. So we go way down there to, you know, the Vanguard. That's where the Vanguard, rules they got to pop.
It's Cooking Jarvis Street.
Yeah, what's the name of that grocery store? We go to the grocery store.
Country Farm?
Was it Country Farm?
Or ShopRite?
ShopRite. So we go to the store, right? So I'm in there, so all these cats, they looking. I'm like, man, I said, we gotta get up out of here. They like, so one dude like, what's up, bitter dog? I'm like, oh man, there ain't nothing. What's going over here, blood? I said, man, I don't even know you, dude. He said, yeah, we know you, bitter dog. So The chumps come in the stove, they come in there to rush me. Kitty guard standing over here. So I sneak around, take this pistol, and back the chump shut. You know, they shout it, they break. I get the fool and the gun back. He's like, come here. I'm like, man, fuck you, man. You ain't taking me no jail or nothing. So we in the car, so I'm telling Black County. I'm like, man, how the fools know who the fuck I was, you know, who? So they giving a game up at Compton High. So a chump had gave me some tickets to get in, right? So when I go to give it to the cat, the dude say, man, these ain't nothing but some raffle tickets, man, that you done got from church. You know, I'm like, oh, man, y'all crazy. So I break. So they catch me, man, they beat me down. Blah, 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 blah. They take me to jail, right? I'm up in the cell, right? What the fuck? See the fools, the same night. And I take off my hat, take off the H-2. I got Bitter Dog Bruno all rolled on the concrete strip, all on the side of my hat, you know. I see this motherfucking hat. That's how they know who I was.
You crazy for that one, Bitter Dog Bruno.
Bitter Dog Bruno.
Hey, Bruno,
Yeah,
listen,
you
man.
used to write a name on there.
Right.
Yeah. That's when I was good with not a pen, a can of paint, man.
Okay.
From,
Oh, yeah.
I say from Long Beach all the way down to Central.
I used to see your name
My
everywhere.
name everywhere with the cane, with the 2 C's.
Right, with the 2 C's.
You
That was
know,
the symbol with the
I
derby
done
on
lost
top.
women, I done lost women's like that and everything, man.
Bruno.
Yeah.
So Bruno, it's been good, man. We got plenty of content, man. I'm so
Yeah,
glad you
man.
came and sat down with the Professor Melly
Man,
Mill.
come on, man. You done been telling me about the interview, man. I'm getting ready to tell you about some.
Oh, go ahead.
places
Keep
and
going.
shit. No, I'm just
Keep
lying.
going. Keep going, then. See, there you go.
He ready. No, but anyway, though, they used to get me in trouble, right? And this broad, man, what's that broad name? Felicia. She had the big old afro, pretty dark skinned broad. You know what I'm saying? You know, kind of favor my wife. You know, but my wife looked better, man. Look at her. Anyway, you know, that when I was young, though, you know. I go to the house. She said, well, let's come by the house. You know. I go by the house. And mama, like, I'm introducing myself. She said, well, what's your name? I'm like, down there, you know, being respectful, you know. She said, well, what they call you? They don't lie to me. No, they call me. I said, yeah, you know, they call me Bitter Dog Bruno. She said, who? I said, Bitter Dog. She said, if you don't get your motherfucking ass up out of here. I'm like, hey, what's your mama say? She said, I don't know if you was bitter. She said, go look on the side of my mama's house. You just wrote your name on it. I'm like,
No, bro, you done wrote your name all upside the woman's house.
Yeah. I said, oh, no, that's my brother, Half Pint. He put that shit up there. Lost the girl, everything, man.
Man, that's a nice story, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man, you know, that's the going away laughter, man.
Once again,
Yeah.
Professor Melly Mill, the
You
hood
know, part two,
postman.
I'm going to give you part two criticism, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, Big T, you want to say something, man? My right hand, man. Oh,
We
yeah,
got Big
tell
T.
me.
We got Big T right there.
Big T.
So tell them about
Yeah.
Seattle when you got shot in Seattle.
Oh, man, that's a whole nother story.
We'll get that for part two,
That
man.
was 4 hours after I got off the plane. Messing with them kitchens, man. With them kitchen trips, man. Stayed out there 2.5 years.
Hold on, Bruno. Hold on.
It's all right.
We're going to come back. Professor Melly Mill, the hood postman, you know that vibe. Shout out to the Mailroom Nation, the Mailroom Goons. Click the notification bell, like, subscribe, and share.
That was live.
Bitter Dog
Yeah, that
Bruno.
was live.
We are out.